Hello, Craig Howard here again this morning. I ran across some interesting information, I guess you would say. I guess I knew this, I'd heard it before, but I didn't think about it, that down in Florida they have a major problem. If you're living in Florida, you probably already know this, but down in Florida they have a situation where people have bought Burmese and various types of pythons they bought them from pet stores or whatever to have as pets, but then these pythons can get huge, and as these snakes got bigger and bigger and bigger, the people didn't want to care for them anymore. It took too much to take care of them, and so they just turned them loose in the wild. And the Everglades now are becoming overrun with Burmese pythons and hybrids of pythons, where pythons from different species, so to speak, different python family groups, so to speak, are interbreeding, and they're getting these gigantic super snakes, these huge pythons, and they really have no natural enemies in the Florida Everglades. They can even take on a 20-foot python can even take on a decent-sized alligator. So they're pretty much unchecked, and they're just running rampant. And you'd say, well, you might think, well, what's the big deal? Well, a 20-foot python can also pose, not only is it killing all the native wildlife around it, but it can even pose a sincere threat to small children. So you could have a kid playing in their backyard, and here comes this big python, and you know, a young child is curious and may walk over to it to see what's going on, and before you know it, the python's got him, and it's in trouble. You say, well, what's that got to do with any kind of devotional? Well, it made me think of how the devil works. The Bible says over in Ephesians chapter 4, beginning in verse 25, it says, "Therefore, putting away lying, let each of you speak the truth with his neighbor." "Therefore, putting away all lying, let each of you speak the truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath, nor give place to the devil." And then it goes on, tells him who stole, let him who stole steal no more, and so on and so forth. So it says that phrase, don't let him give place to the devil. There are things that we can do in our life that kind of allows this invasive species, the devil, that has no place in the life of a believer, that has no place really. You know, God never intended for him to have the kind of reign and the kind of influence that he has, but we have opened that door, and we've allowed him to have influence in our lives, and so forth. And so it's saying, don't do those things. Don't do the things that are going to open the door for the devil to get a foothold in your life and begin to work his way in and become an invasive species in your life that will just take over. You know, he warns us about our temper, our anger. Don't let that thing get out of control, so that gives an opening for the devil to begin to work in there and begin to cause you to do things and say things and be the kind of person that you don't want to be, and allows him to get some control, allows him to get some influence in your life. It says, put away the lying. Don't open that door. Don't open that door of sin where you know, and we're all tempted sometimes, aren't we? You know, we get in a situation, we've messed up, we've disappointed somebody, and so we think, well, just a little lie to cover that up. But that opens a door to this invasive species called the devil. It opens a door for him to come into our life and begin to take a foothold, begin to take root, and begin to really begin to influence our life in a way that will eventually lead it down a path of destruction and out of control. So my challenge to you this morning is, don't let the pythons loose in your life. Don't let Satan have that foothold in your life. Pay attention to how you relate to others. Pay attention to the kind of person you are. Pay attention that your life is a life that is honoring God in what you do and what you say. Keep the devil at bay by having a regular prayer time, a regular Bible study time, a time where you're interacting with God and where you're inviting God to influence your life and have a stronghold in your life, have a strong place there. Your only defense against this invasive species called the devil that wants to work his way into your life is your relationship with Jesus Christ. And if you don't have that, I want to encourage you today to think about giving your life to Jesus Christ. If you do have that, I want to encourage you to strengthen that relationship with Christ so that Satan doesn't get a stronger foothold in. Well, already my time is gone. I hope you're going to have a great day today. It's going to be a beautiful day here in West Virginia. I hope you have a wonderful day. If this is an encouragement to you, share it with some other people on Facebook. Go to YouTube and click on the link, or copy the link and send it to somebody through email. Subscribe to YouTube and you can get to see all the videos that are on there that way. There's just a ton of ways that you can share these simple thoughts with other people. I hope you'll do that. And if it's an encouragement to you, if it helps you. If I'm being a nuisance to you, let me know. Hey, send me a message. Say, Craig, those things are stupid. Why don't you quit? I understand. I don't want to be an annoyance. Listen, I hope you have a great day today. Hope your day is filled with all kinds of blessings and good stuff. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. You have a great weekend. Go to church this weekend. God bless you.